Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And before I begin, I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to give a tremendous amount of credit to our team, particularly our communications and our events team, Lisa Metot, Krista Glazier, Elhana, Cindy Gamble, so many others who helped make this event possible. Last year we broke a record with just over 700 people at this event. Today we have 1,050. So please give our staff a round of applause. To create a region where business thrives and people prosper. Our vision, CenterState's vision for this region, is that simple. Businesses and people, jobs and opportunity, growth and shared prosperity. To each and every one of you, our members, our partners, our community leaders, elected officials, thank you so much for joining us in advancing that important agenda and for celebrating today so many businesses that are driving this region forward. Now, in a little while, Doug Logan will lead us in what I know will be a raucous celebration of this year's Economic Champions. These companies will be recognized for what they have done in the past year to invest in their businesses and create jobs right here in Central New York. But as any student of economics will tell you, growth comes in cycles. Some years are strong. Others are weak. But shared and sustained prosperity, that follows a different curve. Yes, it's tied to macroeconomic trends, but it's also impacted by the decisions that we make and sometimes don't make as a community. These decisions have lasting and profound effects on whether we grow, on how we grow, and who benefits from that growth or doesn't. Which is why we have added a special recognition to our program this year in honor of one of our community's outstanding leaders, someone whose vision for the future transcended short-term political cycles and whose policies have created a legacy of positive impact on our economy and the citizens of Onondaga County that will be felt long after she leaves office in just 2 days' time. For more than 10 years, County Executive Joni Mahoney has been a tremendous partner and colleague in this work. Her accomplishments are many, but I will emphasize a few. First, she has been a fierce advocate for investment in our community, whether it be encouraging new businesses to expand or relocate, fighting to bring new industries such as film production to our community, championing key tourism projects like the St. Joseph's Lakeview Amphitheater and the modernization of the New York State Fair. Second, her commitment to diversity in hiring has been underreported, but deeply impactful. She and the county have set an important example for others in the public and private sector to follow, in a moment where access to jobs and opportunity remain deeply unequal. Third, despite the trend lines of many municipal governments across New York State, she has held the line on taxes and made our region more competitive for business. And finally, in what was one of her very first decisions, and one that will have arguably the longest impact of any she has made, she rejected the idea of building a sewage treatment plant in Armory Square and instead launched the internationally recognized Save the Rain program, which has given both our lake and our downtown a chance to heal and thrive. And so, in honor of the work you have done to benefit this community, County Executive Joni Mahoney, we are proud to present you with our inaugural Community Champion Award.
Thanks. Welcome. This is really unbelievable that you have 1,000 people here for this event, and congratulations to the CenterState CEO team led by Rob Simpson, and thank you for all you have done as an organization and personally, Rob, to help me in the last 10 years. Rob has been a tremendous partner, and I have 2 minutes, so I will tell you that I I'm grateful to all of you and for all the residents of Onondaga County for the opportunity I've had to be county executive. It's been a wonderful experience, and I am leaving you in very good hands. I am somebody who's known Ryan McMahon for most of his life, and I know him to be a very good person and a very capable person and somebody who's really committed to Central New York. And I think the partnership that you'll see between Ryan McMahon and our tremendous new mayor, Ben Walsh, is really going to be something to behold. You are all in good hands. Before I leave, I want to make a special thank you to Bill Fisher. I don't know if he's here in the room, but Bill announced yesterday that he's retiring. He has been a fantastic deputy county executive, and he will be missed. And thank you, Bill, for all the work you've done. And with that, I will leave you to the rest of this wonderful program, and I'm not going far, so I will see you out and about. Thank you.
Thank you, Joni, for all that you've done, and honestly, to Ryan McMahon, we congratulate you on your new role, and we look forward to working with you as well. Now to you, our members, sole proprietors, retail operators, small and medium-sized firms, multinational corporations, and key institutions and not-for-profits. You are this region's economic champions, and today we are thrilled to celebrate your progress and your commitment to growing right here in Central New York. The current macroeconomic environment is strong. It's reflected in the fact that we celebrate a record number of champions today, 302 companies to be precise, which have collectively hired more than 2,600 employees and added 1.2 million square feet, invested over $750 million over the past year alone. We also celebrate 82, a record number, of new businesses opening in our backyard, alongside 68 companies showcasing their staying power, some celebrating anniversaries as long as 50, 75, and 100 years or more. And these numbers only reflect the nominations that we have received from the community. We know that there are more companies that are contributing to our economic growth here in Central New York. Now, in the 15 years since I moved back to Syracuse, I have never seen the level of economic activity that we do now across nearly every industry sector. We are hearing from companies every single day about their plans to expand, hire, and invest in new products and new markets. Emerging companies like Interior Innovations, owned by our 2017 Minority Business of the Year recipient, Laura Cueva, will open a new 50,000 square foot Syracuse showroom and hire 6 employees. Hidden gems, like All Seasonings Ingredients, which started in the 1990s with 2 people selling spices from the back of a family restaurant to other local restaurants. Today, All Seasonings has 70 employees with an impressive list of customers, including major food distributors and restaurant suppliers, and they're investing $2.5 million to increase production capabilities, add 2 new buildings to their campus, and preparing to hire an additional 20 employees in Madison County. Established companies like the 66-year-old Feldmeyer Equipment, which employs 126 people in DeWitt, has grown from a single facility in Syracuse to 7 manufacturing locations in 4 states with a global reach. Its new $15 million facility adds 130,000 square feet, and the company expects to hire an additional 75 to 105 people within the next 5 years. Anchor institutions like SUNY Upstate Medical University, which under the leadership of my friend, President Laura Arena, has completed numerous campus enhancements, including the opening of outpatient retail pharmacy, and beginning just last week, a major $3.5 million renovation of Upstate University Hospital's main lobby to bring all of its family and patient services to one central location. And Syracuse University, which has recently broken ground on the National Veterans Resource Center, bringing critical services to support our veterans and their military families right here to Central New York. SRC is planning to hire more than 300 people adding to its current local workforce of 1,000, with industry peers Saab and Lockheed Martin in rapid growth mode as well. As is the Tech Garden and StartFast graduate SpinCar, which recently announced it received a $22 million venture investment. Their story is just a small part of nearly $56 million in outside investments that 5 companies working with the Tech Garden have received in the past 6 months alone. Remarkable progress for a community that was virtually dead last in the race to attract outside venture dollars back in 2004. And modern digital media companies like Sidearm Sports, which recently joined TCG Player, Ephesus Lighting, SpinCar, and others in establishing its new headquarters in a burgeoning technology and innovation corridor right here on Warren Street in downtown Syracuse. Now, what makes this moment somewhat unique by historical standards is that all of this energy and momentum that we feel from our homegrown businesses is being mirrored by a significant increase in interest of companies that do not have an office or a facility in Central New York, but who want to be here. We see it through our Genius New York program, which has attracted 12 companies to the region to grow their unmanned systems startups and create jobs, with 5 more companies moving to the community at the end of the year. We see it in companies like Unifly, a Belgian company looking to establish its North American headquarters because of the research and development we are leading with the New Era Alliance's Beyond Visual Line of Sight test corridor between Syracuse and Rome. Or Thales, a French multinational company that is a global leader in air traffic management, 65,000 employees in 56 countries all over the world, including a brand new office right here in Syracuse. And those are just the projects, the tip of the iceberg that you see and that are reported on publicly. Behind the scenes, more and more prospective companies are reaching out, looking for opportunities to bring their companies to the region. In just the past month alone, we have been contacted by 5 different companies looking to build more than 4 million square feet, invest more than $320 million, and create thousands of jobs. Now, these anecdotes, these projects, these opportunities are not a guarantee of investment and jobs and growth, but they are emblematic of the positive momentum and the confidence in this economy and our region that we see happening. And they present a major opportunity when our community needs it the most, to be intentional in positioning these projects in ways that connect our region's hidden talent pools and create greater prosperity for everyone. Now, it's these stories, your stories, of growth and opportunity that energize us and motivate us and give our work purpose and meaning. So regardless if you are a small business looking for more visibility, a large firm needing support attracting talent, a local company looking to expand your global reach, a global company looking to grow in the region, or if you're someone with an idea and a dream to be your own boss, we are here to support you. If you want to be an economic champion, at CenterState CEO, we want to be your champion. We will be your advocate, your partner, and your strategic advisor on that journey, because that is why we exist. On behalf of our entire staff at CenterState CEO and our board of directors, thank you for the privilege of service, and congratulations to each and every one of you.